This video looks at the physical system. This is accessed from the main Choose Your Path to Healing screen. Select the system and then choose Physical. This is the description for this section. It's important to note this section, or any part of the Healing Remembered app, is not a substitute for medical care and is not intended to be used as medical advice or for diagnosis or treatment. Once you've had a chance to read it through, choose Begin at the bottom. This is the imbalance category, and you can choose Guide Me Through This Step to learn more about this category, tips, and notes. Let's choose diurnal cycle imbalance. You can read more about it by selecting the eye icon on the right. We can close the description and go ahead and choose diurnal cycle imbalance. This has a sublist, so we would muscle test to determine which cycle is imbalanced and choose it. We can also read more by selecting the Guide Me Through the Step option. Let's go ahead and choose 7 to 9 a.m. stomach. This is the When category. To learn more, select Guide Me Through the Step. If you don't need to know when the identified diurnal cycle imbalance occurred, you can choose Skip at the bottom. This category lists the body parts and systems. You can choose Guide Me Through the Step to learn more. If it's not necessary to know which body part or system is affected, you can select Skip at the bottom. In our case, let's say we muscle test for cells, and we can select that and continue at the bottom. This is the Fail-Safes category, which you can learn more about by choosing Guide Me Through the Step. As you will note, it's very important to not skip this category unless there are indeed no fail-safes. Let's say we muscle test there are no fail-safes, and we can choose the Continue button at the bottom. We are now ready for next steps, which is to determine the depth of the identified imbalance. The goal is for it to be 0, and you would select Underlying Causes to begin addressing the underlying imbalances. You would let the app guide you through the steps to identify and clear all underlying causes until the depth of the diurnal cycle imbalance is 0. You would then check to see whether or not it will remain at 0 for at least 6 months and continue addressing underlying causes until that is the case. Let's say we have gone through and addressed all underlying causes and the depth is now 0 and will remain so for at least 6 months, and we are ready to continue. We can choose No Underlying Causes and proceed with the completion. Once we have followed the steps and instructions on the screen, we can select Complete and return to the main path screen. This marks the end of the physical system tour.